Hi friends, today we are going to talk about 10 most used and most useful MS Excel formulas. These formulas are more frequently used by all MS Excel users and they are very powerful and useful in any occasion. For demo purpose, I taken a data. Is this data showing Joe family's household expense? So the first formula what we are going to show is sum formula. Sum can be do by three ways. The first way is a little difficult. What you are going to do is you need to put is equal to sum and bracket, then you need to type individually the number 12,000 plus 12,000 plus 12,000 plus 8,000 plus 12,000 plus 12,000. Yep, this is really painful. You should individually you should type. The second way for for summing the value is equal to sum and you select cells one by one. Cell number 1, cell number 2, cell number 3, cell number 4, cell number 5 and then cell number 6. Here we go. The third way is the most convenient and easiest way. What you're going to do is put sum and select the range of cells where you need to add the numbers. Just select this range. Enter. So that's the simplest way. So now we'll get the total expense for the 6 month. Just drill down from top to bottom. Now you are getting the total expense for each category for 6 months. The reason is when I put here the formula was here. When I drill down the formula carry forwarded to the next cell. Now if I wanted to see total expense every per month, what I need to do is just click here sum, then drill down, select the entire range. Yep. Now we can drill down from left to right. We'll get the total expense. This is the way to calculate the sum. Second formula is average formula. Average formula giving you average of integer numbers in a selected range. For example, I wanted to calculate the average house rent given for the last 6 months. So what I'm going to do is I need to type the formula average here is equal to average and select the range. Till down, you are going to get the average of the cost occurred for each category for the last 6 months. The third formula is count formula. Count formula counts the number of cells in a range that contain numbers. For example, I'm selecting this range. It's going to tell you how many cells are there in this range which contains only numbers. So I'm putting my formula here and I'm going to select the range. It is telling me there are 6 cells which containing numbers. Suppose I will delete one number. Now it is showing 5. Now I will select a different range. I selected 7 cells. Still it is showing 6. The reason is the column number D, that is the cell D5, containing an words or alphabets. The count formula is going to check only the number of cells which containing numbers. The fourth formula is countif formula. Countif formula counts the number of cells in a range that are not empty. For example, I'm putting the formula counta counter. Then I'm selecting this range. It is telling that there are 6 cells which are not empty. I'm removing 2 cells. Now it's telling 4. So counter formula, which is going to help you if you miss to enter something in a cell. So it is going to tell you if suppose I'm having 32 cells and it is telling that 30 cells are not empty. That means there are 2 cells I forgot to enter the value. So the fifth formula that I'm going to show you is concatenate formula. Concatenate formula going to help you to join several text strings to one text string. For example, I'm putting here concatenate house rent, comma, Joe. It is showing you house rent Joe. It's not looking good. So we can modify this in a different way. So what I'm going to do is concatenate. Then I will select the first cell, then comma. Then I'm going to put up. I'm going to type paid by, then space, then Joe. Now you can see that it becoming a sentence. House rent paid by Joe. I'm just drill down the entire range. Now you can see that what was the category, what was the action, it's paid by the action, and who paid. So this is a very powerful formula. What you need to do is only enter the cells, minimum things, but it is going to convert into assets. The sixth formula is if formula. If formula is checking whether a condition is met. If condition met, it is going to return you one value. If it's not meeting, then it is going to give you another value. For example, I'm going to here and I'm going to put a condition as if the cell C5 is equal to Joe, then I should get a value as father. If C5 is not Joe, then I should get the answer as others. So because C5 is Joe, I got the answer as father. Now I'm extrapolating this formula to other cells. Now you can see that wherever Joe is coming, it is showing us father. Whereas Joe is coming, it is coming as father. On other places, it is showing us others. Now I'm going to modify this formula in a different way. Here I'm going to put if this total expense is more than or equal to 30,000, then the message should come as above budget. Otherwise, it should come as under budget. So then I'm going to drill down. So wherever it is crossing more than 30,000, it is showing above budget. It is less than 30,000, it is showing as under budget. The next formula is countif formula. Countif formula is going to tell you how many number of cells are there in a range which meeting a particular criteria. For example, I'm going here and I got many cells with the name as above budget or under budget. So I'm going to give search how many times it crossed the budget. So I'm going to count here, count if I have to give a range. This is my range. Then my criteria I should type as so it is telling that there are 5 times it is above budget. Now I need to see that how many times is under budget. Again, I'm going to put the formula count if I'm going to put the range. So it is telling that 8 times is under budget and 5 times is above budget. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is telling that 5 times is above the budget and 8 times is under budget. So counting formula is a very quick formula to find out to how many cells are meeting the acceptance criteria. The eighth formula that I'm going to discuss is vlookup formula. It's a fantastic formula which is looks up for a value and returns value from a specified column. For example, I wanted to find out who paid the insurance amount. So vlookup, then I need to type what I wanted to search. So I'm typing as insurance, then which range is this data available. So I'm selecting this entire range. Then for third, this is a very critical thing. Here I'm going to tell you the column index number. Column index number is the column in which the answer is possible. It is not the total number of columns. Suppose there are 5 columns are there. I need to tell that where this answer is possible. So I know that it is coming in the column number 2. So I'm putting as column number 2. Then next, there are two options. Either you can put true or false. False is for exact match and true for approximate match. So the first search we can do using a false. I was just telling that Christina. So you can see that insurance is paid by Christina. This look like very simple in a small column which containing very few number of data. Suppose I'm having a very big data, there are thousands of entries are there, and I'm looking for only particular value. Say there are thousands people paid insurance or electricity bill, but I need to find out a particular person or a particular day. So this formula will help you to find out from the answer from a very big data. The ninth one is drop down list. Drop down list is not a formula, but this is a very useful tool. This, if I will connect with some if formula, then it will be very helpful tool. For doing a drop down list, what I'm going to do is I need to select the data validation, then data validation, then I need to select the list, then the source. So source, I'm selecting the name of the people who paid. Now if I put name here, you can see the drill down list, drop down list of each and every person who paid. So now I'm going to club this with another formula. Formula is called the sum if formula. The sum if formula, what I'm going to do is sum if, then I'm going to sum the total expense done by a particular person from this drop down list. So the equation is, first I need to take the range. So my range is this one. The range is the total name of all the people who done the transaction, then comma, then I need to select this drop down list. Then I need to select where I will get the result. So my result going to come here, enter. So now if I will select as Joe, it is telling you how much was the total expense. It is going to add, say I'm adding some more values here. So 68,000 plus 83,000 and 18122, so it is adding together. So I change to Christina. It is going to tell you how much was the total expense done by Christina. If I wanted to select Alvin, it is going to tell you how much was the total cost occurred by uh, Alvin. So here you can see that same name was done many times, but just by a single drop down list, it is going to give you the entire calculation. So if you are feeling that these 10 formulas are very helpful to you and it is very much applicable to your common daily life, please use this one as much as possible. And if you have any doubts, you can mail to me and you can put in the comment section. And also, if you really love this video, please click on the subscribe button. I think I really deserve subscribe button. So you can just click on subscribe button so that we can access to all my future and my past videos. Thanks a lot. By signing off, Jai Rapai.